Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm putting together a chicken jockey. So, what I've done is I went to the interwebs and got the best view I could as far as a side view of a chicken. Please note that this is not a multi-view drawing. It's not isometric. It is perspective. You can see the further it gets away, so it's a little harder to do this. And this is, a great point in engineering of why we use isometrics. I want to copy something. I want to do something. Gosh, I got to make a bunch of judgment calls, and it's just not very clear. So, what I've done so far is I've taken the liberty of went through and I started sketching the different, making sure I had all the rectangles. I straightened the legs. My next move is I'm going to extrude it off of this face in both directions to the right thickness. So in order to do that, I'm going to insert a canvas of a front view. So putting that picture in there, I go to Insert Canvas. I'm going to go Insert to my computer, and I already have a chicken front view that I've found. I'm going to place it on this one, and then I'm going to line it up and use it as a guide. So I'm going to end up with two pieces. I'm going to go to the isometric view and judge. I want the top of that head to go to that, which that's about right. As I slide at an angle, I need to make it a little, let's see. I want the top of that head to line up with the top of that drawing, which is about right. I'm looking at the bottom, and let's see, I'm going here. Let's go to that corner on the navigation cube, and you can see that. Let's turn off the first canvas to simplify this a little bit. I want the feet to come down and the top to go up. So this is the right view, so I'm going to move that down a little bit. That has the feet lined up, but then it has to grow a little bit. That's too big. That's about right. I'll zoom in and move it up once. And this is difficult. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Now, when I come over to here, this is going to help me. I'm going to go ahead and edit that canvas and move it over a little bit, zoom in and then move less. Okay, so now it's centered. So this is going to serve as my guide to do that. So I'm going to start by doing this main body, the biggest body. I'm going to hit extrude, and that would be that piece there. And I'll turn it sideways, and I'm going to, I'm going to go both sides symmetric. I'm going to draw it out, and then I am looking there. Notice it's going to that on the corner. I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to do this part here, and let me bring up an isometric so I can explain. Let me do a Minecraft chicken just to have an isometric to reference. Alright, so I just did that part. Next, I'm going to do this shoulder right here, or the wings, I guess that is. So I'll use this one as my reference. I'm going to call this the wings. So how far does that go out? Well, I got to turn that sketch back on. Alright, so that's going to be extruding this rectangle here. And the question is how far? Well, I'm going to come out to here, and I'm using that point right there, and I'm going to say that's good. That's a join. All right, next I'm going to go up top and work. Oh, timeout. I've got to extrude that both directions. Each time I'm going to have to remember to do that. It automatically doesn't default. So I'm going to come back to my front view to help gauge that, and I like it about right there. I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to keep building. So on to the head. So Referencing this, so that head's a block. Just I'm going to do that solid block of the head. I'm going to forget the nose, and I'm going to just do that block, which kind of shaped like an L. Find that, extrude, and let's see, that's that one. And then I got to change it to both sides, and I'm going to bring out the head. I'm going to use this as my guide again, and that head I'm saying goes out to there. And I'm going to hit OK. And that's wonderful. Now I'm going to do the nose and the, I don't know what that is, gizzard. I'm just making up words at this point, but I'm going to go ahead and extrude this, the nose. I'm going to go both directions. And I'll draw it out a little bit, and let's see, referencing that, that's, I believe, the red part there. That goes out the width of the head. Okay. So I'll just come over here and go to the width of the head. And hit OK. Alright, now I'm going to do that part under the chinish thing there. That doesn't go out as far. Gotta hit both sides every time. I'm going to change that to symmetric so that, let's see, alright. Goes out. Oof. I want to go front view. I got to find a better reference. Ooh, I should have used that one. Alright, so it's that red part, and I'm saying that's half of that. I'm saying that is about right there. Having a little trouble seeing that if I turn off the body. Yeah, so that is the portion that I'm looking at. So it's that red part. So turn back the body on, and maybe a tiny bit more. That's too much. I'm going to go to 45. That's right. Alright, so yeah, that's about the width of that. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. So my chicken's starting to look like a Minecraft chicken. Let's see, I've hit all those. Next up, I got to hit the feet. I need to see the Minecraft chicken feet so I know more. Alright, so there's a little space between them. This is my drawing in Fusion have the... oh yeah, it does. So I'll extrude that out to there, and then I'll run a cut. I'll draw here and run a cut between them. So let's go ahead and do the legs. So I'm going to extrude those both directions. Come over here. And go out to there. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go ahead and do the feet, the last part. I think I want to do both. Let's see, I'm now going to change this to both directions. Go out, how far I go out is going to matter to this picture. I'm going to go out to the width of the feet, hit OK. Now I am done with that. I need to cut out this little bit here, so I'm going to go ahead and sketch on here. And from here to here, I'm going to, oh boy, I want to make that, I'm going to line out. I just want to be symmetrical, so I'm going to put a point here. Let's put a point on the midline of that. That's the center. Bing. And then I'm going to constrain that to be vertical with that. That just centered it up. I'm going to hit OK. Now punch these two through, and there is the Minecraft chicken body. Let's turn off the canvases. So that's going to be my Minecraft chicken. All right. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and, boy, those feet look right. Tell me what you think of those feet. I don't know how I feel about them. Almost feel like I should put a little gap between them. I'll take your advice in class about that. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a jockey on the chicken's back. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it as a new component. So right now, this is a body, and I'm going to right click and create component from body, and I want to make that a component. I'm going to name that the chicken. So I'll rename this chicken. Boom. And then I'm going to come up to my top level and right click new component, and this will be jockey. And now that grays out. When I'm working on jockey, I can go up and see them both, but now it'll be two different pieces. I'm going to make a jockey with hinged knees so that when this bounces up and down, at least the knees flop. That's going to be version 1. Version 2, the jockey's going to actually come up off the chicken, but not getting too crazy. All right, that's the modeling of the chicken.